live?
Yep.
We got somebody on Game Changer?
I got it.
All right, we are live from the Yinza Baseball Confederacy. It is the 1-1 pitch popped in a shallow left field, and Jared Anton, a great diving play for the first out of the game. Excitement right away here. As the two-hitter for the Wolfpac steps up, Mr. Joe Torrey. First pitch for strike one. Second pitch inside for ball one. The Brilliance starter today, a Japan native. Not sure on the name. We will get that shortly. As the 1-1 pitch is swung at in the dirt for strike two. Oh, nice changeup for the swing and miss, strike three. Very good pitch there. A lot of depth and arm side action. As the next hitter is the Mountain, Josh Raywalt. Capped, but Boyce shifting into shallow right, comes in, chops, and makes the play anyways. Questionable call at first, but the call is out, and that retires the side. In order.
Presents Real Men. Today we salute you.
No.
You know
I like that shirt.
Thank you. You know who would have it?
It's charging right now
Where's that at? Where's the charter?
in the clubhouse. But I think it was on all game and died last game. So I think they needed to charge for a bit.
All right.
You a play-by-play guy?
No.
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 You want to sing or play guitar?
I think Kenny usually does it. So
Yeah.
I know where he's at.
The starting pitcher for the Wolfpac is Boston native Zach LeBlanc, the hard-throwing righty from Salem, as he misses in for ball one. The Brilliance Sox hitter is Noel Chino. Oh, and he hammers it to left field and way out. The new hitter is Jacob Bockley. Infield shifted over. Ball one down. Bockley somehow beats the shift. Would have been a routine ground ball there to second, but with Mercado playing behind the bag at second and Torrey playing in shallow right field, it's really no man's land, even though it would be hit right where the second baseman should be playing.
Open.
I'm going to do it till we get yelled at.
Might be locked up top.
That makes sense. First pitch to Anton is strike one. Down and in for ball two.
Two one, right?
Yes. As LeBlanc sets. Kicks and deals. Just off the plate outside. Ball three. 3-1 pitch is fouled off to the left field. Out into the Wolfpac bullpen. Bockley's on the move on the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled back. Not a bad jump there by Jacob Bockley. Not normally a threat to swipe some bags, but a very smart baseball player. So when the count's in his favor and it's a good time to run, never a bad time at the right time. The 3-2 pitch is popped into shallow left field. Wolfpac's left fielder camps underneath it and makes the play. And with 2 outs, Slayton Vaughn comes to the plate. Oh, just one. I'm sorry. Just 1 out. That was the first out. 1 out, excuse me. Strike 1. Vaughn for strike 2. Oh, looked to be a good pitch. Working didn't catch it like it was close to the zone. So I'm assuming it was well up, but it looked good from the angle I had. The 1-2 pitch. Slider down and away.
Okay.
Jess outside, and the back pick attempt by Workin doesn't get Bockley as he gets back in time. Very good pitch, just off the outer half. Three, 2 is chased up in the zone for a punch out in the second out of the inning, which brings up the Brilliance center fielder, Brett Smith. The first pitch is grounded to second. A routine 4-3 put out. And LeBlanc retires the side on 2 hits. 1 being the solo bomb by Noel Chano. Strands Bockley at second.
Southern Shores.
Who is this?
That pitcher, Southern Shores. Trying to get him over there. Never got paid.
Dang. Tough. That's tough.
He's, you can see he's a good dude, but he's concerned for the team.
Yeah. I would be too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's a good thing, but he was promised a whole lot of money.
As the Wolfpac third baseman Brennan Dadson is set to lead off in the top of the second as he takes ball one on the outer half. Strike one. The 2-1 offering. Catches the corner inside for strike two.
Good pitch.
Evens the count. An interesting shift here by Brilliance Sox as Jimmy Boyce is playing shallow right field and Jared Anton is still on the shortstop side of second base. So a routine ground ball to second will be a base hit here as Dadson takes the 2-2 pitch down to bring it count to full to 3-2. Takes a breaking ball up out of the zone for ball four, which brings up the catcher, Cole Workin. Strike one to Workin. Workin into shallow left field. Noel Chino gets it Dotson was on the move, and a great throw by Chino gets him for the old 7-3 double play. With 2 outs, the outfielder, Joe, I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. Unfortunately, it is a tongue twister. Takes the 1-1 breaking ball for strike 2. Change up 1-2. Gets the strikeout. So a leadoff walk, an unorthodox double play, and a strikeout. Retires the side in order.
He's on pitch count 40.
The leadoff hitter for the Brilliance Sox is player manager Mark Demko. He takes ball 1 just off the plate, outer half. Who do you know to the leadoff hitter here? 3-1 pitch popped up to shallow center. First pitch, chopped to second. The DH for the Brilliance Sox today, Grubauer, steps to the plate. Strike one. LeBlanc with the bare hand. Leadoff hitter for the Wolfpac is Cody Lovejoy. One pitch is in there for strike two. Reed. It's capped. Foul. 2-2. Reed. Both. Oh. Oh, one, the new hitter, Anthony Alvarez. Fouls 0-1 off. The 1-2 pitch is cued off the pitcher's mound and squirts into toward Boyce coming in, charges bare hands and makes the flip over to first to get Alvarez. Two one here to the shortstop, Skyler Mercado. Mercado walks. Brings us back to the top of the Wolfpac lineup with 2 away and a man aboard. Yeah, that ball's driven to right field. Way deep. Oh! And doesn't quite get it out as Buser catches it on the warning track. A lot of good wood, but didn't get it enough. Put that ball out.
Yeah, so does the pitcher. He's patting his chest. I guess you could say the fact that the wind's blowing it in a little.
What was that?
Wind's blowing it in a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's all it took.
Just that little bit. Getting cozy in here.
Got him a little closer. Now he thinks he might can get here by August 1st or something. Throws low 90s.
Nice.
Starter.
Nice.
Raw. Pretty raw.
Jimmy Boyce set to lead off for the Brilliance House as they take strike one, bring our count even to 1-1. LeBlanc sets. One pitch, a slider down and away for ball two. Two-one pitch is hit well down the left field line for Jimmy Boyce. Should be a stand-up double. Thinking about third as a good throw keeps him at second. And a leadoff double for Jimmy Boyce down the left field line. Slider for strike one. Chino, the hitter for Brilliance, hit a towering leadoff bomb in his first at bat. An inside move from LeBlanc. Chino can run a bit. Wouldn't be surprised to see him square around. As he does. And takes strike 2. Snow chases. Fastball up and away for the strikeout. 1 out will bring the left-handed hitting Jacob Bockley to the plate.
One out or 2 out?
1 out. Torrey playing extremely deep for a second baseman, playing more of a shallow right field than a deep second base. Two to Bockley.
I did put his head down, didn't I?
3-0 to Bockley. The 3-0 pitch is called strike 1. The 3-1 pitch is driven to left field. Bangs off the wall. Boyce will score easy from second as LeBlanc gives up a double to Bockley. The 0-0 pitch is hit on the ground at the middle. Skyler Mercado makes a nice play to record the second out of the inning, and Bockley advances to third base as Slayton Vaughn steps to the plate.
Ooh, sick.
The great block by Workin saves a run. As the 1-1 pitch is chopped at third base, Dadson steps and fires across the diamond to end the threat.
Keeps jumping. I can't stop her. She's literally a psychopath. So, yeah, she's opening back up every time. It's like, just spent $3 on puppy pads or diapers for her. Because I'm gonna just go to my mom's tonight. And spend the night there. And so I can take her at 7 a.m. Take it. Call up to dad probably the last vaccination. And get a quote from me.
Torrey leads off the inning for the Wolfpac and takes strike one. Man. As Torrey strikes out looking on a questionable call, as the third base coach Skylar Janice wasn't too happy about it. But that brings up Josh Raywalt, which sends Jimmy Boyce out to shallow right field. Ball one. Jared Anton is still on that left side of second, that shortstop side of second base, with Boyce all the way out in right field. Which a rollover ground ball would still be a base hit. I wonder if Boyce and Anton need to communicate a little better, see if they can get on the same page on whether they're shifting or not.
Look like it don't argue with me, strike. There's one he hit in the hole
There it is.
in the shift, between the shift. Is that the first hit? Yeah. Huh.
Brings up Brendan Dadson. Yo, you want to do the announcement? Can you?
I don't know.
You just talk about what's going on in the game.
I barely know any of these people.
Yeah, so I hate doing this. Probably shouldn't say that.
I've never done it.
Just talk baseball. People love it, man. Inside baseball.
Are people on? Not Facebook or YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, he got a little bit of that.
Brendan Dadson. Absolute bomb.
Wow.
Now let's see what he's on a 40 pitch count.
Wow.
Two runs? That ties it up.
This is a brand new ball game here. As Brendan Dadson hits one to West Virginia. Brings up the catcher, Cole Workin, as he takes ball one up in the zone. Ball in the outer half, called strike one. Well, popped in a shallow center. Seems to be some communication issues, but nothing to worry about.
Oh,
As
geez.
Brett Smith calls everybody off, and the play is made. What's up?
I just put 3 outs.
Oh.
And now I don't know what to do. I thought that was third out. If I push it, it'll go to the next.
To the next inning.
So, get me out of this, you guys.
What are we? Wait. So what's the?
2 outs.
2 outs, yeah.
I can't push the button or it'll go to the next inning.
So press edit.
No, it'll be play out right now. Just hopefully nothing else happens. Yeah,
I'll be jumped on by the bullpen pretty soon.
They're not
I'll be getting the messages.
Here we go. I made a mistake, brother.
What?
It's all you. You showed up late, so you get the bad job. What?
I'm doing what this time? Commentating?
Yeah, talk about the game, baby.
Well, he
Good
gets,
start.
he gets out of the two home run jam. One home run, 2-run home run jam.
Struggle through a patent, you're the man.
You heard it here first. Achi from Japan. Great showing so far. Don't know if he's going to continue, but definitely right around the zone all day. Yeah, he definitely pitched up until this last inning. Still, regardless, pitched a great game. Zach LeBlanc in for the fourth inning for his daily work.
Can't have dead air time. Want to talk about your toe?
No, don't want to talk about that. Too nasty. Yeah, that turf's a booger out there.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Leading off for the Brilliant Sox, number 3, Brett Smith. Brett Smith played at Bucknell in the Patriot League, so definitely some great baseball experience here, playing with the Yinzer. Fastball outside's the call.
You gotta make sure you know what you're doing up here.
Ball 1-1 count. And Zach LeBlanc gets the rosin, gets a little stickiness on his fingers. Help grip the ball. Ground ball third base. 1 away. Now batting the manager of the Brilliant Sox, number 6, Mark Demko.
All right, thanks, Pat. I appreciate you picking me up for a bit.
Okay.
I'm kicking you off the duty.
All right.
Good to go, man. Thank you.
I just came over you to plug my phone in anyways.
You need it?
Yeah. No, I need my phone charged.
This one?
Yeah.
See, now you lost me. Now I'm not even saying thank you. You didn't come up here to help. You came over here just to please yourself.
Hey, I came to help.
I know. I forced you to help. As Demko steps to the plate. Demko turns like the pitch was a little in. It didn't look that in, but it does miss for ball 1. LeBlanc solely out of the stretch today. Manager Duro Torre has told him that he throws better out of the stretch.
Oh,
As a bunt is popped up, foul. Working made an attempt, but
We
would have been a
Bill
tough
out
play.
there.
Would have been a tough play. 12? 2-1 is the count. Switch it. 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah.
1-2.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Will
that'd
it
be-
roll over if I go to 4?
Yes.
don't matter.
It don't matter. 2-2. Oh, future, huh? You're from the future. Yeah, put one in.
Hello, old friend.
Put one in.
No.
Me neither.
And LeBlanc's 2-2 misses off the plate. Count now 4 and 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got Kyle Buser recently traded from the Road Warriors on deck. Buser hit a mammoth home run earlier in the season. Let's see if he can replicate that now that he's getting more consistent at bats with the Brilliance Sox.
Yeah.
And the payoff is fouled up on Mark Demko, so John will do it again. The count's still full.
See, Buser is another one of those guys who benefited from the trade. I mean, as that Road Warrior outfield has been stacked, a lot of studs on that team, and
Absolutely.
not getting the opportunity to play every day.
That
Now
lineup.
goes to the Brilliant Sox, where he's going to get 20 bats a week at least.
Yeah, that Road Warrior lineup continues to get better and better. Even their guys off the bench today had a very good showing.
Yeah, that seventh inning.
And that misses, so Demko wins that one. Ball 4. Now, one away still as Buser steps to the plate.
Not the end of the world with LeBlanc, because his fastball's got some live action to the arm side, a little sink to it. A lot of ground balls, a lot of soft ground balls hit. So the double play definitely in order.
Absolutely. Infield playing in a little bit. Got Dadson playing even with the bag. Now he creeps back a few steps.
A little different infield for the Wolfpac today as LeBlanc's first offering to Buser misses off the plate.
Yeah.
As Dadson moves from shortstop to third, pushing Torrey to second, which pushes Mercado over to short.
A nice big hole in between first and second. So definitely great time to pull.
And
Future call right there. I think we got 2 guys from the future up in this booth.
Yeah, absolutely. Good toe and bad toe.
The hit and run is successful.
So now we got 2 out with only 1 out. Mark Demko walked previously. Kyle Buser singled him over to second. And now David Gruba steps to the plate.
That's his first name. I'm sure if you
David Gruba. Definitely had a great, strong outing last night on the mound, or yesterday on the mound. So definitely had a chance to do it up here in the plate.
And the 0 misses in for ball 1. So 1-0 now to Gruba.
working. Calls time going out there to calm LeBlanc down as a full count walk and then a first pitch hit and run. Kind of gets Uncle Mo swaying a little bit.
2-2 now if you're just joining us here in this 7-inning contest. Brendan Dadson just tied the game with an absolute mammoth home run. I got that ball that was over halfway through the parking lot.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Dadson, easily the toughest hitter I've had to face out here. Would you agree with that one, Vance? Or have you had success against him?
Luckily, I've been one of the few
One of the few.
people in
Yeah.
this league to find success in him, but definitely a good hitter. You can go both ways with it with some pop as the 1-0 misses up and in.
2 pitches straight for chin music.
And the middle of that Wolfpac lineup is just
Dangerous.
lethal.
Very, very dangerous. A lot of left-handed pop, and newly added left-handed pop. As
Yeah, at the top
left
of the
fielder
order.
At the top of the order. So now you have left-handed pop at the 1, 3, 4, and 5 spots in the lineup.
And it's pretty tough when you got Workin hitting 6 and Lovejoy. Is he in the 7 or 8 hole?
The
today?
7 spot. When you have a lineup with Cody Lovejoy in the 7 hole, it is a very difficult lineup to maneuver through. As Grubauer checks at the 2-0 swing, or the 2-0 offering, does not go, which brings our count to 3-0.
And LeBlanc's 3-0 offering. Hits him. So the bases are now loaded with only one away as Jimmy Boyce steps to the plate.
Boyce 1 for 1 on the day thus far. He got a base hit in the right field his first at bat. As the Wolfpac open starts to move around a little
Looks
bit.
like Nick Argento is going to be the first man to get loose.
Yep.
His usual suspect, Matt Colon, is down for the day. Colon leads the league in appearances thus far with 15.
Gee,
A lot of work in that, man.
that side arm slinging. Ground ball would be huge here.
And Paduglia playing in front of the runner. Good pitch by LeBlanc, but Joe, the umpire, does not agree.
I can't tell you if that was down or out. It was right on that corner in the lower part of the zone, but I guess it must have been down. As the same
Good pitch
spot
right there.
it looks like the same spot. This time it's called the
Oh, it looks like we got a little words were exchanged from Mojo Skyler Janice.
kind of repeating what we're thinking up here, that the pitch was in the same location. Once it's called a ball, once it's called a strike.
Well, regardless, I gotta give Joe props. He is out here day in, day out, and
Absolutely.
there were some double headers where it was extremely hot that he just powered through.
Absolutely.
Can't say enough good things about Joe, and he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Boyce in the gap.
Score run.
That's gonna score 2 right there. Good job by Jimmy Boyce. Well done. So now it is 4-2 in favor of the Brilliance Sox. As Argento still just playing a little bit of catch. Runners out first and second, still only one away for the leadoff man, Noel Chino, who hit a mammoth home run, much like his counterpart Brendan Datson did in the first inning to start off the game for the Brilliant Sox.
This is a tough situation to be in here for LeBlanc, too, because now with the speed of Chino at the plate, a ground ball is not necessarily a double play guaranteed, as it must be hit pretty well and a clean turn in order to get the double play on him. As the first pitch is fouled off to the right side, probably into the highway.
Hopefully we got a decent foul ball crew on that one. Then we got Jose Vasquez in the stands.
Yeah,
Very solid foul ball man right there.
yes, he is. The slider down and away, misses for ball 1. Good idea there, though. It looked like Chino was trying to shoot the ball the other way based on the first swing. So go right off that same plane with a slider. Just misses. Even 1-1 here. We'll see if LeBlanc tries to sneak something inside after 2 pitches away or continues to stay away, trying to get the rollover.
I'd stay with the slider again. That's his best off speed.
1-1.
There it was.
Slider again. Called. That one looked to be out a little, but called. Strike 1.
Infield at normal depth. Outfield playing straight up. And LeBlanc's 1-2 offer. Off the
Slider.
plate.
Yank.
Oh!
Stumble.
Oh, it was in the center field.
So Grubauer stumbles getting back to the bat.
Oh,
Roy
my.
does a good job throwing the ball on target. Torrey a little too early with the swipe tag and completely whiffs as the ball squirts away to center. But Grubauer struggling, swimming to get back to the bag, does not advance.
I must say, though, Workin has a hose from behind the plate.
Yes, Morgan is very solid behind the plate.
And honestly,
He's got that Canadian toughness, really digs deep on the blocking.
absolutely. If you notice, as that 2-2 pitch misses up, you've noticed, folks back home, Workin has been on a tear hitting lately, and he changed his entire approach, it looked like. He works Oppo so well, and I think he's got the highest average now in the league, to be honest with you.
Really?
He was hitting 100 or 1-something for the first couple of weeks of the season, and now he's just going on a tear. As that ball's lifted in the center field. Cody Lovejoy camped under that, and now they're 2 away for LeBlanc. So 2 outs, 2 on. Jimmy Boyce had a 2 RBI single. David Grubauer was hit by a pitch, and that will bring up Jacob Bockley, who's 2 for 2 today. Beat the shift in his first at bat, which was nice to see, and then had a nice Oppo double. 1 hop the wall. Good to see from him.
Yeah, Bockley's another guy who struggled a little early in the season, but just one of those guys where you keep plugging him in the lineup, the law of averages is going to take over, and he's going to break.
Absolutely. And honestly, John, he is due for a long ball.
Ah.
He does not have one yet.
Oh, I believe he got his first the other night.
Oh, did he?
He did. He did get his first. He went backside gap,
Very
left
nice.
center, which kind of sparked his last couple games. He's gotten a couple knocks in a couple games straight here.
Good. Good to hear.
So Barkley's definitely feeling himself at the plate as a mega shift is on. I wonder if Garubal here sees it as well as tries to swipe third. Not really necessary with 2 outs. He's going to score on a base hit anyways. But with Mercado and Skylar Mercado playing shallow center basically and Torrey playing straightaway right, it's going to be interesting to see how a ground ball, again, we've talked about it this whole game, a ground ball right at the second baseman or where he should be playing will probably end up as a hit here. As the same thing happened with Ray Walt and Barkley in the first inning.
Is that pitch misses away 2-1. Absolutely. Jared Antone on deck. Should Barkley extend the inning? 4-2 Brilliance. 2 RBIs and something by Jimmy Boyce to take that lead. And the 2-1 from LeBlanc. Strike on the outside corner, even accounted 2 apiece. Looks like we're live. That's good. Thanks, fans.
Yeah, well, I had to make sure because we were tilted up a little,
Oh, yeah?
and so no one could see the batter's box.
Oh, well, that's really tough if you're watching a baseball game.
Yeah, so luckily we got a couple fans here who were nice enough on the chat to let us know.
Much appreciated. And the count now full to Barkley at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. So the runners will be going here. We'll see if that makes LeBlanc think about making a move over.
It took us about an hour to realize that it was tilted up.
No kidding.
Yeah, but I logged into YouTube and see what the chat was like, and they were letting me know.
As that ball's chopped to LeBlanc. And might as well do it yourself, bud. That boy. Nice job by LeBlanc to cover the bag. And after 4, the score is 4-2 in favor of the Brilliance Sox as the new hurler,
Achi.
Is that correct?
Yep. Don't know his last name.
Oh, Achi's the first name.
Yeah, Achi's first name. I know he's got some disgusting stuff on the mound, for sure. A lot of off speed, but definitely he's got a lot of movement.
Until I get absolute confirmation on the name, I'm going to just call him Big Number 10 for right now. Luckily, I got a guy that could give me that name. His name happens to be Ken Williams. He's usually with you folks.
He's the only person in the Yinzer organization that speaks Japanese fluently. So definitely he'll probably serve as his translator for quite a while.
Looks like there are no changes as Chino, Smith, and Buser remain the outfielders. They go along with Mark Demko, Jared Antone, Jimmy Boyce, and Sladen Vaughn from left to right across the infield. Barkley's still doing the catching. And until Ken Williams gives me the confirmation, Big Number 10 still on the bump. And his first opponent's going to be Cody Lovejoy, member of both the West Virginia Power and the Florence Y'alls this year. And you know what's crazy? The man to my right, John Vance, has that same resume, that exact same resume.
Unfortunately, both of us were released by both teams.
But
glad to be back in the Yinzer, get another opportunity to play some baseball every day.
Akimasa Yasuda. What did you say it was?
He said, just call me Aki. He said in the bullpen yesterday, just call me Aki.
Akimasa Yasuda.
Couldn't spell that if you give me 10 tries.
As Lovejoy steps to the plate. Yasuda. He looks really relaxed down there. I kind of like that. He's just having a good time.
It looks comfy.
And the 0-0.
I mean, really only
Breaking ball misses low, it looks like. So the count now 1-0 in favor of Lovejoy.
2 balls hit hard really off of him. That's about it.
Yeah.
The home run by Dadson and then the fly ball to the warning track by the leadoff hitter.
His first name's Jeff. Blanking on the last name.
Yeah.
Worked with him the other night. Nice guy, though.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Good guys.
I believe he said he's on the Boulder's taxi squad right now.
Nice.
Yeah. So 3-0 now to Lovejoy. Anthony Alvarez on deck. A Chicago boy like myself. Love those guys.
We may have a little action in the bullpen here.
Yeah, we got
Samir Santos running down there. Probably
No,
gonna tell
that's
someone.
yeah, actually that's Peretti. Also a former West Virginia Power player. I don't think you're past cross when you were there though, John.
Well, mine was only there for a couple hours, so not a lot of paths to be crossed.
Better than a few minutes, better than no time.
Facts. Absolutely. Grateful for every opportunity.
Looks like Devontae Glenn's going to go down to the pen, former Lexington legend and Napa Silverado player. As Janice is curious, as Lovejoy did walk, and I was saying this earlier, when he's doing that stuff with the ball, is that not a balk when he's doing that?
I didn't see what he was doing.
You think he just wants a new ball?
He did something earlier that it looked like, if you're being a little nitpicky, could have been called a balk. I think that's what Janice was asking too. It wasn't that, it was something else. It just caught my eye. I like his leg kick. He uses his hips really, really well.
Yeah, he does. Gets down the mound well.
So 1-0 to Anthony Alvarez, the Wolfpac catcher. 1-on is the Lovejoy star, the inning off of the leadoff walk. 4-2 in favor of the Brilliance Sox. Demko playing in to take away the bunt. Definitely a good thing to do on a Skylar Janice, Joe Torre managed team, as they do love to bunt. As Alvarez shows bunt, but that pitch misses high, so the count now 2-0.
Alvarez hit 391.
Is he? Alvarez is about a tear lately
that's
too.
tear, man.
Has a couple of bombs now. He had a slam the other night.
Oh, he's got a couple of bombs too.
He does, yeah. He's starting to heat up a little bit.
Good for him.
Good to see.
Yeah.
So the 2-0 offering is there's a check over on Lovejoy. Lovejoy can run. It's one reason why West Virginia really, really liked him. Is after our tour game, he, Dom Bethencourt, and Carson McCurdy all were signed by the Power.
Dom's still there, correct?
Dom's there. He's a two-way now.
Yeah.
Doing very well for them. As Alvarez lifts that one up. Vaughn's under. That's trouble as Lovejoy ran on the hit and run. Oh, but that ball was up for so long, they didn't have a chance to get two there. So 1-away now as Skyler Mercado comes to play. Is Mercado in the 9-hole today?
Yes.
In the 9-hole today. He was in the 9-hole yesterday and took well advantage of seeing more fastballs. He had a bomb yesterday.
I think that's kind of Joe's plan with putting him there. I mean, he easily could be hitting at the top of any of the lineup in this league.
Definitely.
Great approach at the plate. Sees a lot of pitches. Really only takes swings and pitches that he wants to swing at. That definitely doesn't get cheated. But I think putting him at the 9 or in that lower part of the zone definitely sees a little more heaters
Absolutely.
and can jump on them.
Another check over. Wants to make sure Lovejoy's not going anywhere. As Glenn's just stretching it out on the Brilliance bullpen. Really no reason right now to get anyone going. And the 0-0 to Mercado is in for strike one on the outside corner. 0-1. 1 away. 1 runner on as Lovejoy started the inning off of the walk. Infield at normal depth, outfield straight up. And the 0-1. Misses high as Lovejoy goes and will throw not in time as he's in there for a steal. This Wolfpac team loves to swipe bags, as did Omar Artson, because holy cow, did that guy have a lot of steals while he was here with you guys.
Yeah,
Now he's tearing the Atlantic League up doing the same thing. Also has a few triples to his name right off the bat there.
Is that a ball?
Yeah. So the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Yasuda getting a sign from Bockley. Likes what he sees. Checking Lovejoy. Lovejoy's not going anywhere right now. Although he is creeping a little bit, but nope. As that ball's grounded to Antone. Checks Lovejoy, throws to first, good strong throw, gets him. So they're not 2 away. As the new man, Jeff. I'm going to get the last name for you folks. I'm sure some people out there know it.
Man, I am exhausted. I'm on 2 hours of sleep right now. Couldn't sleep.
2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I couldn't fall asleep last
Come
night.
on. Vance, you need better recovery than that.
Caffeine.
Too much caffeine for that, man. Tell him to lay off the Panera subscription. Joe Simone. Simon? Simone?
Come on.
Simone? Is that it? Yeah. As that pitch, I'm sorry, I was looking at the name. Did he foul that off himself?
Yeah, fouled it off himself and swung. So it must have been that filthy of a pitch.
Maybe. They're just going to give him a few seconds right now. It looks like that's why Bockley went out there. Good job by the receiver. Beautiful day out here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Not a bad day at all for some baseball. And I'll be here for 3 games. If you guys are coming to the Wild Things game later, you'll see me in the concession stand.
I'll probably be there.
John Vance will be
Oh, I
there.
don't know. Game 6 is tonight. I'm gonna
Game 6.
NBA Finals.
Who's winning the
You know what's crazy? I didn't know the finals were still going on.
Really? And a basketball guy.
I'm just,
32, son.
you know, when you're part of the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy, that's kind of been my focus lately. Oddly enough, I was saying this to Ken yesterday at the house. I know more about what's going on in the Atlantic League, the Frontier League, the American Association than I do in what the MLB is doing right now. I never thought I'd see the day that would happen, but I am not up to date. Like, names are being brought up that I hadn't heard in years, and I was like, I had no idea that Brad Hand was still playing right now.
Is he?
He's closing games
Where?
for the Nationals. He's their closer. I couldn't believe it. But I know that one of our good buddies, Max Tannenbaum, went from Lexington to West Virginia, has been throwing the ball really well for the Power.
Has he?
Yeah, but I had no idea that some guys were still playing baseball at the major league level.
Good.
We live under a little rock out here.
Yeah, we do.
So the count 1-2 after that rant to Jeff Simone. Jeff Simone. 2 outs here. The top half of the 5th inning. Let's see if Yasuda can get out of this one clean. Put a 4-0 on the day. Foul ball crew looks to be doing a good job today for us, too. Yasuda checking Lovejoy. Time is called by Simone. Letting him know that's his box. So we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here to Jeff Simone. Cody Lovejoy on second base. 4-2 if you're just joining us, and we'll see if Yasuda can get out of this one clean. Checking Lovejoy. Lovejoy's not going anywhere. And the 1-2 offering is hit in the hole in between both Demko and Anto, so that will go down as an infield single. I guess placement over power on that one. Well done. Just under the glove of Demko, and it was in the hole too far for Antone to have a strong throw. So runners on the corner now. Is there 2 outs for the commissioner, Joe Torre? What do you think he's going to do here, John? Normally he's a guy that likes to take till he gets 2, but he's been swinging freely lately.
I think he's going to jump on the first pitch, and the way Chino is playing in left field, I think this ball is going to go into left center and roll.
I'll go the
Very
right
possible. And we got Rick back there going right center. All right. Pat, what do you got?
I think we may see a squeeze here.
A squeeze.
With 2 outs.
The 2 outs.
Well, with Joe Torre, you never know.
That ball misses high, 1-0.
Glad we're here.
Mr. Fundamental Joe Torre, you never know. I mean,
Well-
anything goes.
I can assure you that there will not be a squeeze going on right now.
All right, I'll hold you to that.
2 outs, bud.
Hey, you never know.
That ball misses away. Oh, and Simone gets a good jump on that. So now there's 2 in scoring position for the commissioner.
I think that may take away the squeeze right there.
That's what takes away the squeeze.
Maybe.
Not the 2 outs.
So 2-0 now to the boss.
Lay it down, Joe.
2-0.
I'm coming back off the right field thing.
Soon good is sign from
Back to
Backley.
the second baseman move.
Is that ball misses on 3-0 now? So definitely a take here from Torrey. I think he's going to take till he gets 2 now, especially.
I don't know. Now that it's a 3-0 count, no one is expecting the squeeze.
I definitely agree with you there. I definitely agree.
Oh, man.
Oh, good fun up here. 3-0
As that ball
pitches
misses
down.
low, so the bases are loaded for
He's
Josh
not
Raywald.
the guy you want to see with men on and nowhere to put him. Joe talks about it a lot. When you have guys like Josh Raywald, you want them up to bat with nowhere to put them. And with the bases loaded, that is exactly the situation we're in right now.
Yeah, you like to have the philosophy. Like to have the philosophy that solos won't beat you. But a guy like Raywald, like you said, if there's guys on, well, he can beat you. Ask him the man behind him, Datsun.
Yes.
So the bases are loaded. Torrey walked. Simone, an infield single. And Lovejoy walked to lead off this inning. And that will bring up Josh Raywald with 2 away. 4-2 Brilliance. Brendan Datsun on deck. Should Raywald continue the inning? Yasuda's a low offering. Breaking ball in there for strike 1.
Very, very good pitch call there by Jacob Bockley.
Absolutely.
Not sure how that meeting went, as the language is a barrier.
Are you going to double down on that breaking ball, John?
I say you do. You kind of hope that Raywald's trying to do some damage there, and then, of course, they don't listen to me.
Fastball off the plate there. Not a bad time to flash that again right now. Another breaking ball, I'm saying.
Yeah, 1-1. I mean, I think you're still in control 1-1 in this situation. I mean, 2 outs with men on and Raywald at the plate. He's definitely a guy who's trying to get those arms extended and do some damage here with men on, get the Wolfpac back in this game. But I think you can catch him leaning with a breaking ball.
That fastball misses up. Devontae Glenn is up and throwing right now.
See, and the problem here is you fall behind with 2 fastballs. So you've only shown you can throw your breaking ball for a strike. So now Raywald's a smart hitter, thinking he's missing with the heater. Now I'm going to sit on something with a hump on it.
Oh, if you got a changeup, I'd be using that right now.
With a curveball there,
He heard you.
and I think it started a ball to strike. So Raywald's not swinging. So it's a great pitch. But if that's any more out of the plate, I think Raywald was definitely looking breaking ball there.
Before I dropped my slot, John, I used to love going 3. Well, I never loved going to 3-ball counts, but it was nice. My changeup was my pitch when I was over the top. Falling behind 3-1 is a great time to use a changeup.
Absolutely.
It's going to have the same spin if you're a sinker guy as your sinker. If you throw a 2-seam changeup, and guys are going to be well out in front. As that ground ball ends the inning.
Raywald gets beat on a heater up and in there, but gotta love to see the competitiveness there as he lays out full extensions, head first slide, 2 outs, the bases loaded. He's really trying to do anything he can for the team.
Looks like LeBlanc's going to be coming out for his 5th inning of work, too. Good to see. John, you know LeBlanc better than I do. Does he have a changeup at all whatsoever?
Yes, a very good changeup.
Okay, good.
LeBlanc is plus stuff, man.
He really is.
He's got electric stuff. His issue is just commanding it and trusting it, and really getting with a catcher who understands sequencing and how his pitch mix would work best.
Absolutely. I love his poise out there, too. He's so relaxed. It looks effortless when he throws.
Yes. Definitely. He's the guy's got an electric right arm.
He does. I got to give him props. for the young viewers out there, one thing that I did a terrible job of growing up was maintaining my mobility. And mobility is huge if you're a pitcher because that allows your body to get into certain spots. And if you can't get into those spots, you're not going to have much behind your throw. Your velo is going to be down. LeBlanc, if you watch him, his right arm is so loose and mobile. That's what allows him. He's gotten up to 95 before, I believe.
Yes.
Is what I heard. And that is probably the big reason for him is because he is so mobile.
Yeah, definitely a very flexible guy, man. It's not a lot of times you should see a man who can do a full split and move the way he does. But he takes pride in it. He stretches all the time and knows the importance of it, knows the value of it, and puts the work in.
So Jared Anto.
I'm just laughing at myself.
Jared Anto to lead it off for the Brilliance Sox who trail. No, sorry, they're leading the Wolfpac 4-2. As Yasuna is throwing a very strong effort out today. I wonder if he's going to go back out for the 6th as the Blancs offering misses low to Anto. It'll be interesting to see. Glenn primarily used this year as a starter, both here and when he was with Lexington. However, previously in 2018 and 2019 with the Silverados, as LeBlanc's 1-0 misses low, so the count now 2-0 to Antone. Previously in 18 and 19, when Glenn was with the Silverados in Napa in the Pacific Association, he was a reliever only. I think he had one start in about 48 to 50 games pitched. This is now 3-0 to Antone. So he's going back to the bullpen today, and we'll see if he can flash some good numbers up on that radar gun. He can as a starter. He's gotten up to 93 this year. I want to see what he can bring if he's just coming in for a short stint out of the pen. So 3-0 to Antone, and that pitch is in for strike one. So 3-1 now to the Brilliance Sox shortstop.
And see, with our long breaks coming up here, I think his next start would have been skipped. It'll be during the break. So instead of just having him be on extra rest, this might be kind of a little half-start bullpen outing for him.
Antone has a little jam shot flared into center field. Lovejoy under it for 1 out. And that will bring up Sladen Vaughn, who leads the league in doubles. Fun fact. Vaughn, I don't think he's rocking the Oakley glasses today, but he's been doing that the last couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
Changing the look up a little bit. If I was cool enough to pull that off, I might do it too. But I'm not. I'm a sidearm pitcher. And the Vaughn is a one hopper to Datsun. Good throw. And they're now 2 away for LeBlanc, so 2 quick outs. Well, relatively quick outs for Zach LeBlanc, as that will bring Brett Smith up. Smith hit .320 in 2018 with the Pittsburgh Diamonds. Definitely in a full season, too. Played for Aaron Miles, the former major leaguer. Won a ring in 06 with the Cardinals. Smith is a guy, though, that honestly, he is very solid defensively. His track record shows that he can hit at the higher levels. Definitely a guy that is worth looking at for any of the teams from the the Federation Leagues? That's what they're called now. Definitely worth a look from those guys. Solid all-around player. Good arm, too. 0-1, and LeBlanc's pitch is on the corner for strike 2. So Smith now down in the hole 0-2. 2 outs now for the Wolfpac. This is fun when you're a pitcher, being ahead 0-2. The world is your oyster in that little moment.
Absolutely.
You can just get as nasty as you want with this next pitch. And the 0-2. Slider got him. Strike 3 right there. Looking good pitch by LeBlanc. Through 5, the Brilliance Sox have the lead at 4-2. And we're going to see, it looks like Devontae Glenn's going to be entering the game now for the Brilliance Sox. Oh, wait. Taking a little walk to the bullpen. Yep, it is going to be Glenn, it looks like. Still a little unsure. Yep, it's Glenn. So after a few pitches, we'll get the report from our boys downstairs. Who's on the radar gun now?
I believe that is Connor.
Connor.
Don't know his last name, or it's like Mikulowski or something.
McCloskey?
McCloskey. I was close.
We'll work on it, Patton. We still got 2 more months.
Patton.
You know that one, right?
Yeah, I know that one.
okay.
I know that one.
Glenn. Also, a little fun fact about Devontae Glenn, Tommy Pham of the Padres is his cousin.
Yep.
Yep.
Actually has quite a few friends in the major leagues, as I learned that 2 days ago. Owns a glove that used to belong to Edwin Jackson.
Oh, there you go. Used to love Edwin Jackson.
Yeah.
I remember his 149 pitch no-hitter with the Diamondbacks.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Mr. 1 year contract after 1 year contract towards the end of his major league career. Well, actually, I heard he is now going to be on the Olympic team.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good for him. What a cool life. Honestly, being traded that much, really, or not traded, but I don't know. He was everywhere, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think he broke the record for teams played, right? Teams played for? I want to say he was on like 14 or 15.
I think
the record before was like Octavio Dotel with 12, and I'm pretty sure he's like beat him by 2 or 3.
I want to look that up. Yeah, I want to look that up. Let's see. That's a fun fact to look up.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. A German-born American professional baseball player.
Yep, he is.
Let's see.
Matt Cologne coming to the window.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
Devontae.
Yep. He does own the MLB record. Played for 14 teams.
14. Good job, Mr. Reed. Yep.
What's his last name again?
Glenn. Glenn. So we're going to have a quick word. Bockley and Glenn. As Brendan Datson to lead out the inning. If you're going to face Datson, much like Raywald, not a bad time to do it when they're starting the inning off.
Absolutely. Up by 2.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
And you're right. He passed the record held by Octavio Dotel.
There you go. Look at me.
at you with your baseball trivia.
Shows I got a little bit too much time on my hands.
It's not always a bad thing. Learning baseball trivia.
I just wish. I'm sure my teachers wish I would have applied that same rule with my schoolwork back in the day.
Here's a good baseball trivia question for you all.
It's Glenn's a little awkward, Mrs. Lowe, to Datsun Randall. Let's hear it.
Who are the 2 people in the Baseball Hall of Fame who have never had a job in professional baseball?
Ooh.
No involvement in an organization in professional baseball.
Mm.
Whether that be announcing, they were never an announcer, they were never a coach, they were never a player, they were never a medical staff.
Oh, that is.
Oh, Roy Halladay's one.
He
definitely played.
No. They never had a job in the. Oh, no. You're talking about like.
Playing is a job, man.
Okay, I thought you were talking about something else. Rest in peace, Roy Halladay.
Yeah, I'll say that. But confused on where that came from. But yeah, no job.
Is one of them? What was the one awards named after him? Is like Ford Frick? Is that a guy?
Nope.
Isn't Judge Landis the guy?
Well, he's a commissioner.
No.
They were never commissioned.
No, Judge
Either
Landis.
of them.
Judge Landis, the guy that expelled all those players in the Black Sox scandal.
As Datsun swings through that one, got a little sidetracked there.
You got me, Vance.
2-2 the count as Datsun needs a little bit of pine tar. I'm stumped on this one.
You'll have to chew on it for a bit.
Chew on it.
I think who hit me with this? Who?
No involvement in Major League Baseball?
No involvement.
Wow. Interesting. I'm stumped on this one. This is a good one.
Yeah, Kevin Hahn asked me this, and it took me about 3 innings to get.
Is it kind of a trick question?
Not really.
It's really just two guys that were not
Never involved in baseball.
Interesting.
Like they were never played, never coached, never announced.
Wow,
Weren't
so
a
that
part
ball's
of the
fouled off. So we're
front
going to
office
get
or
2-2 to
anything like that.
Datsun. The
But they are
dangerous
in the
Wolfpac
baseball
midfielder.
Hall of Fame. And I'll give you a hint. I keep saying they because they are together. They're like, you can't have one without the other.
Abbott and Costello.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow. Okay, so that ball's flared in the left field. His dad said as a single. That was a great trivia question.
Yeah, that definitely
I'm gonna use that one.
Go for it. Take it. I pawned it off as my own. It was not my own. Kevin Hahn.
I got one of those myself that my dad likes to use.
Which is
All right, it's a Chicago one. Who's the only person to play for the Bulls and the White Sox in the same season?
Ooh. Joe Creed.
Joe Creed did not play for the Bulls. Great Mason.
I know he played for my hometown team, the Winston-Salem Warthogs.
What's that?
So what?
What's the Warthogs?
They were a White Sox affiliate.
It was the Dash.
No, they just changed to the Dash.
All right. Well, I said it was a trick question. The answer is Nancy Faust. She played the organ for both of them.
Oh, okay. That's funny. Who played for it?
So Working, geez, I'm off track. Working the Wolfpac catcher up now, 1-0 to Cole Working, the former Quebec catcher.
So you're from Chicago. You're a White Sox fan instead of a Cubs fan?
I am a White Sox and the Cardinals fan.
Okay.
He's hitting 367.
Working's in 367 now, and that was after that slow start too. And he has some pop in his bat too. This lineup, especially Impadugli up next, the middle of this order. I like how they put the righty in between these three dangerous lefties too. Really kind of handcuffs you if you're an opposing manager in your bullpen.
You can't play matchups with this.
Yeah. So the count 3-0 to Working. Datsun had a good long at bat. Flared a little single to left field, and now Working ahead of the count 3-0. He's a guy that, with that gap in his approach, I might give the green light here too, to be honest with you.
Chasing two.
Because that ball misses in. Yeah, you are chasing two. It is in the later innings, but definitely a guy that's proven he can receive that 3-0 green light.
Hitting 367 on the year, which means he's hitting closer to 500 the last couple weeks.
Yeah, he is.
So why did Abbott and Costello get in?
Who's on first thing, I'm assuming.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good reason.
I mean, for the popularity of the game at that time,
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure that they.
I think everybody involved in the Major League movie should be into it.
I'm with
You know what's crazy?
Bull Durham the same way. Kevin Costner.
Little big league.
I think Kevin Costner has to be.
Actually, a guy that
is a
played,
great point.
He's got every.
Yeah.
a guy I played semi-pro baseball with was an actor. He was the shortstop in Major League, and he was in Rookie of the Year for the love of the game as an infielder as well.
Nice.
Oh, is it that
He's not. He's like an extra in all of them.
No, that Jose, that second baseman. That
No. He has no lines in any of the movies.
Oh no, he didn't have a line in For the Love of the Game. He plays second base.
I'll have to ask him the next time I see him.
Yeah.
But he's like 50 something still playing like semi-pro, which is kind of impressive to be honest with you.
Yeah. Go Torres.
Yeah, right?
You'll tell Joe Coleman you're 51.
Yeah. So the count even at 1-1 in Paducah.
Yeah, we love to have fun here.
Runners at first and second as Impaduglia fouls that one straight back. So the count now 1-2 in favor of Glenn. Cody Lovejoy, the speedster center fielder, on deck for the Wolfpac. Working on first, Datsun on second. Datsun started off with a leadoff single. Working was walked, and Glenn now ahead of Impaduglia 1-2. A little bit more action in the bullpen as Keaton Sullivan, the former Joliet Slammer and Gateway Grizzly, gets loose for the Brilliance Sox.
release from Joliet. He throws well.
He does. He does very well. He said that the reason was walk too many guys. Which I looked at his baseball reference. It didn't appear to be too many, but I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there to witness it. That pitch misses away. The count 2-2 to Impaduglia. Impaduglia, since coming to the Yinzer, he came a little late because he's fresh out of college. Has just been on an absolute tear. Definitely one of the most dangerous guys here. They go along with his teammates, Datsun, Ray Walt, and Orkin. Got Smyberg on the Road Warriors. You could throw into that mix as well. So 2-2. The count to Impaduglia. And we got a Danny Taggart sighting. As that pitch misses away.
It's 2-2 or 3-2?
We're going to bring Taggart up here. Recently released by Lancaster, but
Daniel Taggart is my guy. We played together in 2019 in Monterey.
Monterey Amberjacks.
2020 in the Yinzer. And we have
Is it 3-2 or
played against each other
3-2?
in
fact,
four.
we may have to do
Great guy.
We may do a quick interview for our viewers with Taggart, so you might have to skedaddle here.
Love Daniel Taggart.
Take a seat on back there.
Danny T is my guy. Where's he at?
So the count Impaduglia draws a walk, so the bases are now loaded with nobody away as Cody Lovejoy, the former West Virginia Power influence y'all, comes to the plate.
No, of course it sucks.
And we got Danny Taggart with us.
Dude, you look good, though.
Yeah.
How's it going, sir? You're on there right now.
Nah.
Right now.
No, hey, straight up. Did you grow?
Yeah, I lost like 15 pounds, though.
Very
You
nice.
look tall, though.
Very nice.
I've been taller than you.
Mr. Taggart, have a seat. Right there. You are on the air, just FYI. I think we got a whopping like 15 or some viewers right now. I don't know what it is.
One fan.
A lot of dads listening. But how was your time in Lancaster? I know you're kind of bummed to be here.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun?
Yeah.
You learn anything?
Yeah, I learned a lot. Honestly, I haven't been throwing a four seam anymore. Strictly sinkers.
Really? Sinkers.
Yeah.
What's the
Where's the
deal for
velo?
that?
Yeah, where's the velo with the sinker?
It's actually better than my fastball.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
it was the
Nice.
same. Been the
Yeah.
same. But they had me as a starter, and I kind of got worn out a little bit. Went to the bullpen, and then I actually like the bullpen better. So I think I'm gonna try to stick around in the bullpen.
Okay.
I think
Very
I'm gonna try to
nice.
go somewhere, yeah.
Cool. You play with some big league guys out there, right?
Yeah.
Couple?
Nice play.
Five.
Good deal. Five.
Nice.
Wow. Good deal. You play with a guy. When I dropped my slot, he was one of the reasons I did. Did you get to talk with Gary Granitz at all when you were out there? Yeah.
You know, Granite?
I don't know him well,
Yeah.
but he was with the Dogs, and I know a lot of those guys. But yeah, he was one of the reasons I dropped my slot was watching video of him.
Yeah.
You learn anything from him? He's been around for like
Yeah.
12 years, man.
Yeah, just the way to approach guys. I
Yeah.
learned a lot from him, and just like the mentality, especially a guy not throwing like.
He throws
Oh,
like
he's-
mid-70s, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, but he's
He's way down there.
literally knuckle scrape.
Yeah. Definitely a good guy to learn from, even though you guys are
Yeah.
different pitchers,
Different
but he's been
pitchers,
around for
yeah.
so long.
Just like way to approach and the way to be a professional. I learned a lot
Absolutely.
from him.
Good deal. So one away, 4-2, still the score in favor of the Brilliant Sox. Is Anthony Alvarez, the Wolfpac. Is he DHing today?
Yes.
The Wolfpac DH comes to the plate. Is that breaking ball's in there for strike one? The count 0-1 now. Still got Sullivan warming up in the Brilliant Sox bullpen. So now that you're in the Yinzer, what team are you going to be with?
Brilliance.
Brilliance? Oh, yeah, there we go. Very nice. And you're going to be a bullpen guy, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm throwing an inning or two tomorrow.
Nice. Good deal.
Danny T, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I am sad to see you, obviously, because it means you were released. But for selfish reasons, couldn't be happier to see you, man.
Good to see a familiar face,
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
honestly. When I first got to Lancaster, I looked around. I'm like, no Black Sox guys.
Yeah.
I was like 24. Everyone else was like 31.
Married with kids, and you're trying to go to the bar.
Wow. So count 1-2 to Alvarez.
Saw a couple of Black Sox guys spread around that league, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. York, Lexington, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yup.
I think that might be all.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, I'm sandwiched in between some royalty pair of Atlantic League guys.
I was an Atlantic League guy for all of 6 hours.
Atlantic League guy, nonetheless, as Jimmy Boyce gets
Oh, tagging.
That's a
Love
text.
it.
Wow, he
He's
takes
safe.
it. Morgan tagging as well, taking third. Oh my goodness.
That is awesome.
Heads up play by Dadson. I'm out of words for that guy. That guy can do it all.
Yeah, good ball player.
So runners on the corner line is 2 away. Skyler Mercado, the 9-hitter, comes to the plate. Mercado homered yesterday in that 9 hole as well. Looks like Glenn's going to continue facing him as Sullivan's slowing down a little bit down there in the bullpen. We might see him in the 7th. Should Mercado get on base, we got Jeff Simone, the leadoff man, due up next for the Wolfpac. Infield the normal depth, outfield straight up here in this afternoon, the second game of a 2-game set. But if you're like me and need a little bit of money,
Oh, got him.
oh, I guess not. Looked like he had him, but must have got it under the tag.
Well, Tiger, we'll put the attention back on you. How did you like the automated strike zone?
Ooh.
It's kind of all over the place. It depends on where you're playing,
I've
honestly.
heard that.
Okay.
Our place was drastically bad compared to any other place.
Small or big?
I also
Small,
I heard
and
that
then
number too.
And then they ended up widening it about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
And then that's where you probably saw videos of the Checho when he was there.
Yeah,
And there was a ball blowing away. It's because they widened it on each side, made it a little bit bigger. But
bigger.
it glitches out sometimes, I think, with the weather. All in all, it's not terrible. You can't let it get in your head too much. I feel
No,
like
of
that's
course not.
kind of what's a lot of guys'
If you're
downfalls,
working,
especially
you
from
got
the
to be
start.
going.
If you think about the automated strike zone too much, you just forget how to pitch.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
definitely a challenge, and it's definitely something you have to overcome. But
And you unfortunately got out of there before the mound change, right?
yeah, that was supposed to be in 2 weeks.
That's coming up August 1st, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you end up
Have
going
they-
back out to the Atlantic League, it'd be a little bit of an adjustment. I don't know how
They-
to think of it.
Implemented that like in bullpens or anything that you've noticed?
No.
No, they're not too worried
Yeah,
about it.
they're not even really talking about it. Some pitchers are talking about it. They're a little nervous about it. They don't know what they're going to do. But then also,
1 foot, correctly?
what?
Correct.
1 foot. Yeah.
It's going to be 61,
Yeah.
6.
But the way that the automated strike zone works is it reads the ball 7 inches back on the plate. So we're already basically throwing
Really?
Really?
like half a
So it
foot,
doesn't really read
It doesn't
over
move
the-
across as the play is
7
further-
inches back.
Wow.
Interesting. That I did not know. I assumed it would be the front line of the plate.
Yeah.
Is where like the zone would be.
Wow.
7 inches behind.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that kind of changes my
Yeah.
whole. So breaking balls have to stay in that strike zone so much longer.
Yeah, they do. So, like, you
I
were
feel like
there
it's
for a while.
an experiment for the MLB to try to get pitchers to pitch higher in the zone.
Yeah,
maybe.
If they raised the zone, they didn't lower it.
So, would you prefer that, or do you want to go back to regular umpires?
I'll go anywhere.
I'm just saying, like, between
Well, you can go anywhere.
we know that, but
Which
between
did
those
you-
two options,
Which did you prefer?
would you rather have an umpire calling it or the automated zone?
I would rather have human error.
Yeah,
Human
human error. Yeah,
Because I
can
always
agree
say
with
get
that.
angry at somebody.
Have someone play, yeah, point
Yeah.
the finger at someone.
There we go. Dang, man. That's a. I don't know how I would handle that. I didn't get to pitch with my couple hours in West Virginia, so I didn't have to deal with it. But you could tell a difference in the pace of the game.
That's right, because on the tour you were using umpires, right?
It
Yeah.
really depended on the game too. I mean, we had a 5-hour game. They used TrackMan. There was 36 walks. And these are all AAA, AA guys. Like,
Yeah.
They're not walking 36 guys in the game.
No shot.
And they turned the TrackMan off the next day. The game was like 3.5. It was still kind of a long game, but it was still an hour and a half shorter. Like the
Wow.
walks were, it was like 7 walks.
So do they have different
Compared to 36.
programs for it as well? They're using
I don't know.
the
100%.
TrackMan and what's the one that they have here? What's it called? It's on the dugout. The two cameras.
Rapsoda maybe?
No.
it's-
Hit track?
Trackman.
Trackman?
no.
Well, TrackMan is what they use.
Yeah, but there's one other thing. That's
Yeah.
Oh man, Tech. Is
I'm
the
not
name
a
of it.
tech guy.
Yeah, Jaeger Tech.
Mark Demko leading off. That first pitch from LeBlanc misses away for ball one.
Florence had it, and I know Washington got it because Florence had it.
So 1-0 to
They
Demko,
don't use it in the game.
They don't-
the Brilliance
I mean,
player
they have
manager.
No, I'm
Here
saying
in the bottom half of the
Oh,
sixth,
right,
4-3 in favor of the Brilliance Sox. Is that ball's chopped over to first,
Get it
slow
fair.
roll, or if it did he keep it fair?
Duke just gotta catch that above the bag.
He does, yeah.
See that's a free out, just waiting there. So they only use the TrackNet as the zone, or do like
Yeah, well, they would turn-
Soto, some
Yeah, it was only TrackMan, and they would turn it off some days. And
so
sometimes,
umpires would call
Yeah.
strikes some games.
yeah, it depends.
Okay.
And like if it got really, really bad, like towards like the past 3 weeks, I'd say I was there. Like it was starting to get bad, and the MLB was realizing that's why they started making a little bit of adjustments. So they would just like there'd be a bad inning, they would call it, and they would go to the regular umpire and try to recalibrate it and get it back going if they could.
Really?
That's what I believe.
Wow.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
So 2-1 to Demko.
So here's reports post game. Then, if it's on the TrackMan, did he get like spin rate?
And that
spin
ball's
rate
fouled
reports
back.
or anything like that?
No, that's one thing that a lot of the players are looking for.
Hmm.
Yeah, they haven't had. I don't think they've put it into folders yet, so the players can't access it. yet.
Okay. Yeah, that was one thing that was real cool about Florence is their home games. They have the Jaeger Tech or whatever, I can't remember what it was called, and they get instant flashes. They have a computer in the dugout,
Yeah,
so as soon as I threw a pitch, they would have everything right there, and then I could check in between innings after the game. They print it out, hand it to me, and it's every pitch you threw.
That's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's instant. It's awesome.
So that ball missing low, so kind of even to Demko, 3 balls and 2 strikes. LeBlanc getting his sign from working. Likes what he sees. And the payoff pitch. Misses low for ball 4. So leadoff walk to Demko. We'll bring up Kyle Buser.
Start some action down in the Wolfpac pen.
Looks like Manny Silva getting loose. Silva's been getting more and more action lately. He's looked really good his last 2 outings.
Good sidearm slingers, man.
There's something, huh? They're like idiots, but I heard at least one of them's pretty cool.
Pretty solid. That's all, dude.
Is that Manny Silva?
Yeah,
Looks like Tannenbaum.
that ball misses
You hear about him?
low.
He's in
West Virginia now.
Virginia,
Yeah, you got banged with a
yeah.
license.
He texted me 2 days ago.
Got picked up right away.
Yeah.
Love that. He's good, man. He's real good.
So 1-0 now to Buser after the leadoff walk to Demko. LeBlanc getting his sign. And the 1-0
Sorry.
looks like a changeup missed
Bruce
high
been
there.
throwing?
Bruce has for York, yeah.
He's been throwing a lot.
I think he's got like 25 innings.
Nice. Yeah, dude, good for him.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot better now.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. That's it. I mean, you, Tag can attest to this as well. I'm sure being around guys like that, you just soak up so much information, and like you become better at your craft just because you're.
100%. You get more comfortable.
Yeah, and you kind of have a.
And we're going to go with Silva here, minute bat.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. But no, I mean, you have guys who've done it for a little bit longer than you. They can kind of teach you just how to go about your business, which is naturally going to make you better. If you got a better plan in between outings, better plan in the weight
Preparation
room.
during the game, too.
Exactly.
Especially if you're in the bullpen.
Oh, so yeah, how was that? Kind of being asked to make a change. I mean, your whole career you've been a starter.
Well, first outing, I came out the bullpen, and it was a good outing. And then I knew I was going to start. And then I had a start, and then on 2 days rest, I had another start. And then I had another start on 4 days rest, and I threw a decent amount of pitches. But I ended up like tweaking my arm a little bit, so I took a week off they gave me, and then they just moved me to the bullpen. And then I was throwing like 2 days off. I'd throw 3 innings, day off, 1 inning, 2 days off. But I actually really like the bullpen a lot better. I don't know, maybe it's like my mentality.
Yeah.
I would rather go out there and just show everything I got
For a short period of
for
time.
one time through the lineup.
Yeah. Rather than trying to mix and match and
Do
save
too
things.
much.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of simplifies your approach.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
It puts you in game mode right away rather than you're trying to, as a starter, to get into cruise control.
Mhm.
So sometimes you can get lost in getting in cruise control, and that's where you get hurt sometimes. Those
Yeah.
first innings, like if you look at a lot of my outings, my first innings were bad, you know. And then once I went to the bullpen, like besides one outing, I think we
You're
were
well.
very, really good.
Yeah,
The guy had like 8 appearances at the pen and then 4 starts.
nice. So you threw a decent amount for him, man.
I had like 29 innings.
Dang, that's really
That's
a
good.
lot. That's a lot. It's a lot of experience, dude. That's cool.
Well, Silva's ready to roll.
It was pretty cool growing up because I'm a big Mets fan.
Yeah.
So our center fielder was Deaza.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I
That's
remember,
really
I remember
cool.
when the Mets signed him, so that's
Yeah.
funny to talk about.
That's awesome.
So 2-0.
Did they bring it in with 2-0?
Yep.
I had a similar experience when my one day with West Virginia
Hit
because
a few guys.
Alberto Callaspo played for the Angels.
Tabata.
Oh, dude.
Tabata's on that team?
Yeah, he's
Tabata?
on that team too. But
Yeah.
I remember Alberto Callaspo
Yeah.
with the Angels. He played for the Angels for like 9 years.
Yeah.
I got to see him. It was cool. He actually sat game 2 of the doubleheader I was there for
So
Yeah.
Silva
And he sat
yanks
in the bullpen.
that one.
and kind of chopped it up until he was.
That was pretty cool. It
Gene Machi was there.
was a cool chance I was able to go home to play at Long Island.
Long Island too. Yeah, did you get to throw there?
I didn't get to throw there because I was in between starts. That's when I started.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
A little homecoming.
Yeah.
Now
That
the boys
pitch
come
misses
out.
off.
It was just nice.
Abusive.
It was nice to like just even be involved on the team for that game. You know what I mean?
No,
Just because
definitely
like I was younger growing up.
Yeah.
Those games.
going to
Some
those
drugs.
games.
Yeah, I
The
remember
second
when I was
one.
younger, I'd be like, they had like Manny Ramirez and who else was on the team? Dontrell Willis.
Yeah,
I always get the guys. Francisco Rodriguez.
yeah, Frankie. I remember Steven Longo was a. You played in 2019 Monterey. Do you remember Longo? Longo played for the Ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me that Frankie played there.
Yeah.
He was on that team. That's cool. That's a cool little stadium too, man.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Wally Backman still their manager?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went back into character.
Yeah, he is. Fam, you get to come out to that one?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
come see you, take some
Yeah.
roll out.
From Lancaster, it's like 6 hours. Not 6 hours. From my home, it's like 4 hours away. So my dad's a diehard. Like sometimes he'll just like come out and like he knew I was starting. I was like in the
It's your
rotation.
dad. Yeah,
Yeah. So he showed up to one game in Lancaster too.
that's awesome.
Well,
So
that
I got
bonus
to
is
watch it
low.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, Atlantic, I'm sure they have TV networks or.
Yeah.
Stuff like
That's
that.
nice little setup they have. It's like a 5-camera angle thing.
Mm.
Get some good footage.
So rolling on out of Gruba, the first 2 batters of the inning reaching via the walk as that ball misses away. Silva's been much better with his command
How's the
lately.
count?
The count's 2-0 now to Gruba.
I'm listening to you.
How far is Adelphi from Long Island?
From Long Island?
Yeah.
It's on Long Island.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's in Garden City.
So 2-0 now to Gruba.
College coaches make it out too?
No.
Silva's pitch misses
Yeah.
low, so
Nah.
3-0 now.
Travel ball guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
College coaches now.
But you had some. It felt like a homecoming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it must have been a cool experience.
Yeah, definitely.
No homecoming for you, huh? There's no teams out in Cali.
Oh no, I had a homecoming in the Pecos League. I got to throw in High Desert,
Oh, there you go.
and I got absolutely shellacked.
Well, what's
I
the
gave up
whistle?
like 15 in 4 innings.
Okay.
It was 70 mile an hour winds. It was a disaster of a day, but
It's tough when the winds are faster than the fastball. So Grubauer draws the 3rd walk of the inning, and Silva's day is done already. And they're going to go with Anthony Walker, pretty versatile guy, serves as the club. He does a great job behind the scenes, and he can play the infield and the outfield, as well as doubling as a pitcher from multiple slots. It looks like he's not a max effort guy, to say the least, but gets the job done.
I might get to see Ty, the computer
You
guy.
see Todd Tracy, Vince?
yeah, he just signed with the Blue Crabs,
Yep.
Maryland. Yeah, I still talk to him every once in a while.
Saw that.
Who's that?
Ty Tracy. He's a California guy.
I played against him.
Played with him.
His first game was against us. He didn't pitch, but I didn't know he was on the team then.
Oh, but did you see him or no?
I didn't know he was on the team until I checked like the transactions later.
Sullivan's still going to lose for the Brilliance Sox.
Yeah, he was in the USPBL this year before that. I'm assuming he pitched well if he got.
And Jeff Olson also getting loose too to back up Walker should he run into trouble. So still nobody out. LeBlanc start of the inning. Walked the leadoff man Demko. Fell behind 2-0 Abuser, and Janice thought, hey, Silva might be a better option right here. But Silva walked him, and then followed by a walk 2. Oh, and we do have a pinch runner for Brilliance. Number 2, the speedster. Name is I'm drawing a blank on right now. As that ball's flared into left field. Jimmy Boyce
hit of the day.
Third RBI of the day too for Boyce. Have a day, Jimmy Boyce. Good job.
Tearing it up.
So with that single, that will bring up Noel Chino, who started the game off with a solo home run. With the bases loaded, still nobody away. Walks will kill you. You cannot defend the walk, John.
No, you have not. You can somehow pitch around him.
You
I
can.
learned yesterday.
Haven't we all?
Mm-hmm.
So that pitch, not really sure what that was in there for strike 1. Walker working quick, drops the slot a little bit, but that ball misses into even the count of 1-1 to Chino. Chino was banged up a little bit. That's why he came out here to Washington a little bit late. But since coming, he's been producing.
Hit a bomb earlier.
That ball was hit into left field, caught, but deep enough for Buser to tag. So the score now 6-3.
Which closes the book on the ball.
That was already closed. That was Silva's guy.
That was Silva's
Yeah,
ball? Okay.
yeah. Unfortunate for Silva because he only threw 2 balls to him, but it is statistically his walk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, Ian.
Well, he faced the following hitter too. He walked the next guy. Yeah. Well, that brings up Jacob Bockley, who's got a pair of knocks today. That ball misses low from Walker. Just 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 2 runs have come across this inning.
You're a ball and a half off.
Sorry, done with that.
Yeah, but that one gets called a ball.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, it's human error.
Is that ball drew?
Might be too
Might be too high. Yeah, that does bring Raywall back to the track, but not enough. But the runner on second will tag and hit up third.
He's not bad. I mean, the one-man crew's tough. But
Yeah, it is, and he actually does do a pretty good job back there. His zone is consistent. I will say it's been the exact same every game. Is that ball is in there for strike 1 to Antone, the shortstop. Antone, definitely one of the better hitters on this Brilliance squad. Has some pop. I think he's got the second highest stat. Huh.
Sorry, totally off of what you were saying. Deaza. Mark Burley, perfect game. Deaza?
Yeah,
No, that's Dwayne Wise.
Oh.
Diaz saved the no.
That's Dwayne Wise. I'll bet you my life.
No, yes, you're right.
Look
You're
at
right.
that now.
Mark
No, that's
Burley.
the yeah.
How you pronounce your last name?
Burley.
Burley. I was close.
No, who was Deaza saved something though. As Anton drives one down the right field line.
Oh,
Ray
Boyce is in there.
Boyce is safe.
Base is clearly triple for Antone. Have a day, Jared Antone.
I know that name though.
Alejandro Diaz? Yeah. He was on the White Sox, but it was Dwayne Wise that
Yeah,
saved
he robbed
the
the
game
home run.
from Gabe Kapler. Come on now, first pitch of the 9th inning.
Well, you
Defensive
are good with
replacement,
baseball
too.
trivia.
Yeah. There's still a spot out there in
Ball
center field that's called the catch.
Gabriel Moya. He was on my team too.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Vaughn hits that one in the gap
26-year-old.
Liner.
Leagues at 22.
that will go up against the wall, and Vaughn continues his league lead and doubles with another one. Another 2-bagger for the big man from Texas. And that will bring up Brett
He doesn't
Smith.
until 97 anymore. Now. It was like 90, 92. He's getting back there lefty. You know him. He was on the Twins, kind of little chunky.
9-3 now for the Brilliant Sox squad.
What's his name?
Gabriel Moya.
I know that name.
He's got the specs, a little chunky. Twins, lefty reliever.
Mm-hmm. So Walker surrendered a few hits. That will bring up Brett Smith, the former Pittsburgh Diamond, the plate. Not the Pittsburgh you folks from Pennsylvania you're familiar with.
How do you spell Moya?
Moya.
Yeah.
Smith chops that one foul down the third base line. So the count now even at 1-1. 2 away here in the bottom half of the sixth. 5 runs are coming across this inning to help the Brilliance Sox extend their lead to 9-3 over the Wolfpac.
How crazy is this? He's 26 years old in 2021. He
That
signed,
ball's line to Mercado for the last out of the inning.
signed his first professional contract in 2012.
Yeah, how about it?
It's crazy.
The Oz has been playing pro ball for like 24 years, like just as old as I've been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nuts. I know that name from no, I know he was in the big leagues for a while. But I'm saying like a
Sullivan
play.
been coming in for the last inning.
And I can't remember what the play is.
It was, I just saw like a play. I don't think it was to save a no. This one? This is the only play that comes out when they search the Oz. That's it.
That's not it. What was the score? 19-10?
Yeah. It's wild.
What a game, huh? No, I remember that name though. That's awesome. That's the cool part about the Atlantic League, man, is you get so many of those guys who, at that point, really just playing for the love of the game. You know, I mean, they've made their money already. They're just kind of out there because they still got some baseball life in them.
Yeah, he wants to play back in Japan again.
Really?
Who's that?
Yeah,
So he's trying to prove himself in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Good group of guys out there in Lancaster.
yeah,
Solid dudes. Everybody was welcoming, everything like that.
yeah.
That's good. That's good to hear, man.
It was nice to hear.
I mean, baseball guys have that rep of being a little egotistical, but it's good to hear that.
I mean,
Nice to their
every
own,
locker room, you're gonna have 1 or 2 guys.
Mhm.
You can't complain.
Learned my first lesson of professional baseball in West Virginia. Do not do this when you walk into your locker room after you get signed. Is wear a Black Sox hat.
Do not.
No, do not.
Why is
And
that?
as soon as I walked in, they said, "Oh, Black Sox guy, who's leaving?" And I was like, "Oh."
No
Let me
kidding.
take this out real quick. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
So definitely not gonna wear my Black Sox hat.
No more clues.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the day ever comes, that's duly noted.
Street clothes. 100%.
Some guys dress up.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to be that guy, though.
yeah, they had the same thing. Like, I mean, I didn't get to travel with West Virginia, but in Florence too, they had guys like khakis and polos for
Yeah,
traveling.
like jeans, nice shirts.
Mhm.
Is that a must? Is that mandatory?
Nah,
I thought you meant dress up like they
Oh,
put
yeah.
a suit on the side.
and I traveled in joggers and a t-shirt.
Moya has a 7-pound chain.
Really?
Yeah, 7 pounds.
That's awesome.
Sullivan now in the game, the former Slammer and Gateway Grizzly. Is that ball's in there for a strike? 0-1 now.
You pitched for Gateway
Gateway and Juliet, yeah.
this year?
Yeah. Mercado, the leadoff guy this inning for the Wolfpack. As that ball misses in, the count now even at 1-1. We'll see what Mercado can do here. Sullivan got pretty good velo, upper 80s guy. Can run into the 90s. Looks like Glenn's getting a little bit more work in before the break. Getting a little pen work. 2-1 now to the Wolfpack. He's playing short today. Man, these guys on the Wolfpack play everywhere.
Every position.
They are very, very versatile. All the guys in the infield at one point have played in the outfield, and they've all played multiple positions in the infield as well.
Yeah.
Is that ball swung through to even the count at 2-2 now?
Personal myself.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Atlantic League guys are getting ABs.
Yeah,
What's up? Is
I
it
had two
NL
bats.
rules?
What?
Is it NL rules or how's that happen?
No, it's they're the new rule that once you pull the starter, the reliever has to hit. Or you can
No
pitch it.
way.
Yeah, so I went to the bullpen. If you go multiple innings, sometimes you have to hit. I hit twice.
Wow.
First time I got.
Any success?
No, first time I got gassed up by 95 3 times in a row. The first one I looked at, one, I felt great.
Good take.
You saw it deep.
I saw it deep. I felt great.
Just spit on
I
it.
looked at the footage. My foot was still in the air when I was swinging. So I readjusted. And the next AB, like 90 miles an hour. Yeah, but I was getting foot down too early, pulling him foul. Make contact up.
Couple times.
Yeah, almost broke up the nose.
Nice.
Wow. And that will bring up Jeff Simone as he laces that ball
Let me get that foul ball.
down for a
That was a fair ball.
single.
Didn't run it out.
So the Wolfpac have a runner on here at the top of the seventh
I was
with one
wondering-
away.
Bruce Bell just posted a picture of him in the box, and I was wondering why.
Is Josh
But
Ray
that's
walking out
Against
towards
us,
the
I hit
plate?
against them.
Hello.
Yeah, I was hitting against them. You saw me make contact. Looked it down the line.
Nice.
I felt good.
Don't give John Vance an AB. Let me tell you.
I hear that man's got some sneaky pop.
Oh, it comes. It comes.
So Eli Trishita will be pinch hitting for Torrey here
Interesting.
with Josh Raywalt on deck.
Wonder what that does to the positioning, as you were saying, with all the versatile players in this Wolfpac lineup.
Who knows?
Oh,
any,
top
of them,
7 here.
any of them could play anywhere. Well, should they score 6 in this bottom half? We'll have more baseball.
Yeah.
Much to
Quite a few guys in my junior college did that. Spread? Yeah.
is the 0-0 is in there for strike one. Good velo away from Sullivan. He's got a really good splitter too.
What team is McCurdy on?
McCurdy is on the Road Warriors. He's the manager.
This team?
One day.
No, they played earlier. Yeah.
Oh, you missed an eventful one yesterday.
So 0-1 now.
We'll talk off air about it.
Yeah, this there's
That pitch misses. Oh, to even look at
Was it
it
yesterday?
1-1.
No, actually it was 2 days ago.
Spent a day, gathered yourself.
Yeah.
How far of a drive was it?
3.5.
No, that's not bad at all. So 1-1 now to Trishita. And he fouls that one straight back. Looked like he was on that.
Good fan.
Nice place.
Good. Had to feel pitching on dirt again.
Oh, yeah.
How
Fair.
great was that?
Fair
Yeah, I
question.
love that.
You got any molds with you?
Oh, I actually had to buy him off of my roommate. I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to the Frontier.
Oof.
Yeah.
So 1-2 now to
You won't be here
Trishita.
long.
No, I would be surprised if you were. And that ball swung through for strike 3, so 2 away now. With one aboard as Josh Raywall comes to the plate.
Especially, I mean, the talent was obviously there, but now you had the experience.
Yeah. I just got to throw strikes and get the arm 100% healthy again.
Mm-hmm. You feeling all right?
Yeah, it's just a little, still rehabbing, trying to,
Coming back from it.
yeah.
You take time
Throwing
off. It
through.
takes you a couple outings. Yeah.
Nah, give me like 5 days. I didn't get much time.
Really?
Yeah.
You know the best part about facing Raywalt with Datsun behind him, with only one guy on and you're up 6, John? Can't hit a 6-run bomb.
You cannot. That is correct. Yeah.
It's pretty hard to do.
No matter how far you hit it, it only counts.
We got 2 outs too.
Thankfully, 2 outs, too.
Yeah. At this point, you just kind of throw it in there and say, "Hey, man,
Yeah, for
play a home run derby."
I don't know if I want to challenge him with how far you can hit it, because he might make me look bad. Both of them.
Oh, he hit one off me last year in the Inzer that cleared the McKean sign out in right center.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. He hit it well.
That ball misses in. 2-0 now to Raywalt.
Mr. Rios by a day, huh?
Yeah, he's back with Florence.
Yeah.
A lot of movement here in the Inzer. It's good
Yeah.
to see.
According to the Instagram story, a lot more to come.
No
Did
kidding.
you see that?
No,
You didn't see
I don't
that?
have social media.
Okay.
I'm one of those guys. Like I said, I really do live under a rock.
Jealous of you.
Really?
Not a bad place to be, honest. There you go.
What, under a rock?
Oh my.
He deleted the screenshot of text, but there was a screenshot of a text that basically said the same thing.
Wow. All right. I gotta come back. Shoulders a little tight.
Yeah, I'm a little sore today, but sore in good spots, which is good, man.
I might need to get a little catch work in it. Have you thrown yet?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna throw today.
Oh.
I'll throw you one.
Yeah. I've been
Nothing crazy, just like
I've been
90 feet.
down recently. Yeah, if that, honestly. We'll get it in before the wild things get out there, hopefully.
What does that smell? Smells like something's on fire.
Barbecuing.
Maybe the Brilliance lineup.
There you go.
There you go.
So 2-2 down to Ray Walt as he fouls that one off, so we'll do it again. Simone was going there on the pitch. 9-3. We are one strike away from this day in the Yinzer Baseball Pro Confederacy being over. Or the Yinzer Pro Baseball Confederacy. There we go. Got it that time. So 2-2, 2 outs. Deuces are wild here. At Washington Wild Things Park. Sullivan's 2-2 pitch. Ray Wall swings through that, and that is our final 9-3. The Brilliance Sox win for the Wolfpac. Oh, the scoreboard turned off. I believe it was 3 runs on 6 hits for the Brilliance Sox, 9 runs on 8 hits. Thanks for listening, folks, and we will see you tomorrow for the last one of this roster block.
Yeah, I'm not in charge of that. I'm talking to Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn that thing off.
Neither do I.
All right, we'll get someone.
Baku?
Huh?
Your Baku's dad?
No, Brockett, the catcher.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't think yet.
I probably know one fifth still. I've only been here, I think, one roster block. I know a fourth of these guys.
Well, we weren't here last roster.
Bye.